Dylan Solomons wa bakosa pele kare mo
Para uzima so
Ota talon sawaro kila sabega chopa dile pelita kwa sowetu. Ona yo Dylan Solomons.
Orang tu yang akan diterasi.
Kila sabega chopa dile pelita kwa sowetu. Ona yo Dylan Solomons. Kila mtabe kiwa the beautiful bets ya Malova. Ona yo Dylan Solomons. Joko wana kule modi. Kawana lile tuanchalo kwa Krista tata begete Colineros.
Dona una karana biskrat.
Chongo,
Bravo.
Arone Chiefs, Dylan Solomons. Arone
Bukan nak share list kurang ni sah.
Arone Jalo, Chiefs babuaka Pileo Fela, Kayeko Watangore Yohane Chiefs. Semola Jalo,
Dah ni dia. Kita tu berada di kamera dulu. Entah live lagi orang sampai.
Decide.
Ona yo Sakauta. Tujabu medo mosabeko opportunity kile no siko marako. Ona yo Sakauta.
Sekarang lu kemana?
Ramane mona wana kaya chat maka jala offside kisirinka. Yes rinka samoto mona yo. Meye bana sebaka ile wore otantabete. Mano yo toka kwano shaje pada yachi.
Bana baz.
Shaje pada yachi yo to ngasa chance.
Ya apa?
Ya utabiwa kile kwa marako. Ba libela sifanesa pada yachi. Ba libela sifanadi na ba manoba. Lina lele tata mutawanya bole ke lina laguna pada yachi. Guna Padiachi, Albansiba Witi, Umarwenga. Baba Levensi Kradina, or you have some Sumar already. Now live with the bets. I want chips. Palega Casala Jampa, Babuaka, Zesco, when I will come out of the Chapel. Ratala Kainancio. I want a channel, didn't. Wata chalo fundo pilagazi.
Semua nggak salah habis tu.
Setali mwenye kile kama kaona kanya ngasi jana salpati under 20. Arbone situation ke. Baya matele ya fundo avanza $1 billion pass. Kita pele pa. Sira takomona kama bakase kuto. Wala timu fala pia da Silva. Fela bala kwa kwa mara kwa sireleta kabazo chongo. Na mwentete. Afundo pilagazi. Atira tatu ile kile katoni. Teite kemotoka katoni. Amutomo na mkara kabatu. Fela bala kwa kabazo sireleta mokrinya. Sibuka kabonako chongo kabazo. On est tous après les secours cheese, pas le second temps c'est contrôle. Avoir Romela. Brennan Peterson. Romela Copele. Et à retour sur la Kua Jalo qui est le Kawarala Capasso. Capasso Chongo. Vous êtes à Jalo Corene, Monawasaka Uta. Fela Hayden McKay wana kwa marako wa Itula. Zeta Kwenika. Dito paka mubedi kaisidi bonte pilani na wele lang. Kaisiba bonte pilani na wele jesa monate ya kudeleta na pili. Hana wale moga wana mtabe kwa ye faili muni group stage singa. Sasa mkauka tata. Kini mkabala lesimu lesimu.
Yes, mama.
Nggak
juga tahu itu.
Ya kan ibu. Ada mana Zeta? Ada mana pilih tele kau pilih, bata bukan jangka kalau tak boleh lagi kau pilih chips. Balik awak tak pada kapilio. Awak cara macam ni jangan fundo. Awak saya insasin kem fundo corele kita kakaya barit cilela. Kita apa emaila. Demo kawan saya ni pelika kone kita. Aku menolo. Mana yo tahu kita kamera aku kio chongo. Kalau bahasa saya pelika chongo. Awak saya pelika chongo yang aku saya pelika Aiden McCarthy. Ono si wanno interested di può bukan kabe ke katane coordinators. Ikawan adalah Aiden McCarthy. Lebo. Sampai kalau cara betul mundo. Tilon Solomons. Setelah di dodi peri Kaizer nya. Kawan adalah Tilon. Simula motela nya gazita kwinika. Kana koka retolo ka lego sirela sa khelewa sa kala kamera ko. Ikawana la Dylan Salmons. Kete matra nyo ka singwe. Siranya kete ka singwe. Mana bisa jalo kapteni. Obisa jalo kapteni makala kawana la amin. Kapteni lin jalo kampamba. Kelvin. Bawa kibaki bana kaya Zambia babali ko marako kapasa bana sila ko marako. Mefela ko na ko na marwa sa bana sila fela kabana papa se bay minutes. Rale ka mo na yuti sa rin ka wiki ko no mo kaya nila kawana. So jalo ko na kanya chat.
Ora che non tolla smatto tu a te Filippo.
Marwa ko ko tele fela ya wasiya. Ebe tsara ka kwan kefa to ga jalo na mutam na jalo qiliyan. Real Libya harofo ya ura mutsomo suma mararo wa karlo yan kaya mutsameko. Me Chiefs wa
Forse ti morro di vai ma fu.
Chonga. Chongo. Samigala jalo mutile ngayaka shabala. Jalo mutile nyaka chilongoshi. Oliver la prile fa khai khovi sin khefa fatse Ratolo ka chalo ka ko mara ko Zesco ai chamekela chalo mo charari nong Sakauta Nabata chalo Amin Hiva Jacobo na ko rele ka mo tsame ko ele lang ke mo tsame ko di tlhopatse di retelo lang ke go ka golaganya dineletsano offside lekawana la Amin mai mothatso re bala metsotso le sebele botlhano go tloga jano gore re go ikhutsa mai tsele not stopper sa Zesco United ele one stopper sa Kaizer Chiefs metshameko ke a CAF Confederations Cup mo toropong ya Ndola.
Pretty comfortable for Chiefs so far. After half an hour, they haven't had too much defending to do, and what they've done comfortably. The centre-backs have dangerous situations. Aiden McCarthy looks fairly comfortable in combination with Morty here on the left-hand side. And so far, Zesco United have been feeding off scraps. So it was a fantastic challenge from Chongo to deny De Silva, who looked to be in on goal about 10 minutes ago, to double the lead. Is working hard down that far side, but conceding a free kick. Doesn't like the decision from the referee. It's been his tournament so far. Dylan Solomons, he scored against Al Masri and he created the cross that caused the own goal against Zamalek. So he's been doing well. Preferred today in the starting lineup to Tabiso Monyane in that right back position. Monyane on the bench. Solomons, 29 years of age, his former side Stellies will be in action later this evening when they Luis here to stop the move from Siankombo, and there might be a shot here from range. First real effort at goal, but way off. And that's been the problem for Zesco United. They've been confined to shots from long range. Not too much happening for them, so they've had to pull the trigger from Chiefs just sitting back here, but the shot's horribly wide of goal on 32 minutes. And if Chiefs can keep Zesco to shooting from that distance, then I don't think they'll be too worried at all. Mabue. Those bright yellow boots of him. Given a chance today in the midfield is Quinica. Solomons. Very comfortable, the build-up play. Chiefs looking good on the ball. And now they go route one, looking for the run for Mayo. Can't quite get there. Claims he was fouled. It's not going to be given. This is Chabala, Matthews Chabala, at the heart of the defence with Chongo. They've had quite a bit of work to do, those two central defenders so far. Zesco have just restarted their league after AFCON. They've played 2 matches. They lost to Nkana Rangers by 2 goals to 1, and then they beat Kabwe Warriors at home last week by 1 goal to 0.
Maralo
They
naman.
sit 7th in the table, having been runners-up in the league the past 2 seasons. Now, possibly something on here. Run to the far post, missed. The ball drifts out for a rather tame goal kick. Just every now and then they starting to get forward a little bit more. That's their danger man, Yvan. He's a Belgian national, but he was signed for the club from a club in Chad, in Africa. He's got 4 goals in this competition, all in the preliminary stages. Scored 3 goals against Schwalbe Galaxy, and he also scored in the previous round against Libreville from Gabon. In a 5-0 win. After Zesco had lost the first leg by 2 goals to 0, and that had come back and win 5-0. There's really good work here from Chepeshi. Gets away from his man, sends it across to the far post, but it's too strong. Just signs that Zesco are starting to grow into the game a little bit. Solomons.
Você colomar.
Go on and pick up the 3 points here. They will go level with Zamalek, who still play this evening. They're at home to Al Masri. 9 o'clock South African time. Free kick, Hectic Morde might be able to get something here on the breakaway. Chiefs will settle for the throw-in. Chiefs third in the table at the moment on 27 points, 2 points behind both Sundowns and Pirates. Pirates who drew yesterday with Sekhukhune United. It's made things really tight between those 3, and it looks like we're going to have a title race, and an exciting title race at this stage, at least a 3-way title race. Sekhukhune United are not out of it either. They're currently 4th. And for the first time in ages, we could have a really exciting season in South Africa. Chiefs playing their part as well. A lot of the top teams fighting on multiple fronts. Chepeshi trying to get in. Chiefs defend well though. This field is a little bit bumpy. You can see it's not the smoothest of playing surfaces. 2 balls on the field. The referee will have to stop the game for the time being and restart play. So the Zambian side, Zesco United, have played 16 matches, won 6, lost 6 and drawn 4. They're 7th in the table. They are way behind, 13 points behind the log leaders Power Dynamos in an 18-team league. Runners-up the past 2 seasons. They were last league champions in 2021. They are a side with a good following, a good pedigree. Although going through the changes at the moment, changes in playing staff, changes in coaching staff as well. Good defending there from Miguel. Now Glovu doing really well. Chiefs working their way out of danger nicely though, potentially getting into a bit of trouble. Shepeshi getting in on the challenge. Good confident work there from my boy in the midfield. This is better from Chiefs. Now Modi back inside to De Silva. His pass is slightly underweighted. Cut out though by Chinongoshi. Cuts in field. Excellent work from Vilagazi just to stop that attack in its tracks. Here's Chongo. Jabala. Game just starting to come alive. It's been a bit of a slow burner. Chiefs ahead after just 2 minutes. Very soft corner conceded by the home side. Chiefs taking full advantage, scoring through Puremodi. Less than 120 seconds in. That's given them a real foothold in the game. Zesco have been forced to chase shadows, but just signs that they're starting to see a little bit more of the ball now in the midfield as their captain, Kampamba. Working hard, that's nice distribution. Siankombo on that far side. Solomon's defends, the defense well again. Stop the cross from coming in. Been the most free-flowing of football. Chiefs have tried to play carpet football on the surface. Hasn't been so easy for them. It's not the smoothest of surfaces. Here's Mukusuma, one of 7 survivors from that match against Al Masri. McCarthy. It's his boot through the ball, looking for the big figure of De Silva up front. He can't make it stick. Chiefs need to test this goalkeeper, Sakata, a little bit more. He's a 30-year-old goalkeeper. He's been at the club for some time. And he started the game very shakily, giving away a rather soft corner. McCarthy does well there in the air and wins the free kick as well in front of the linesman. Very brave there, Aidan McCarthy. I'm sure Fabian would have been very proud of that challenge. Looks like we're going to have a change here, which is unusual. Just 6 minutes before half-time, Zesco United are going to make a double change here. I think the coach has seen enough and he just wants to reinforce things. So Emmanuel Mwanza is coming on. And the man to make way is Mukusuma. He's taken a little bit of a knock. Also Asumu Obame coming on as well. Zesco United. There he is, he's a midfielder, attacking bent. So just slotting in. So Asumu Obame coming on and Mwanza coming on as well. And Mukusuma going off, and then Vitalis Ganta, the Cameroonian, 25-year-old Cameroonian who's been very quiet so far in the game. So far he hasn't had an impact at all. Generally plays as a central defender. And he's the man who's making way as well. So 2 changes coming just before half-time. Rather unusual that. The coach obviously feels he needs some sort of a response from his team. 5 minutes to go until the break. It's Chiefs leading by 1-0 to 0.
Mwanza Kamagale Asamu Mele Kawanara Pita Mujukuma Kamakojaro Ligenta Batine Jacob Rapine Okami Wadi Posakatana the Kaizer Chiefs Liberate the Copa de Taro the Kaisana Mukaisano Ya Continente Mamelodi Sundowns Kaizer Chiefs Stellenbosch Offensive Leaky. Mamelodi Sundowns was able to take out of college. Kaizer Chiefs, Goldeneros, Stellenbosch, Sikukuni. Ikopatoke, Baba Kaisana, Kaisanoye, Kikaboko, Baboni Java di Pino. mo metshameko ya bone kgwele ba etsa ba romela kwa pele a re bone jaanong Legacy fela motshereganyo ka phoso kgatlhanong le Chiefs okay le jaanong phoso kgatlhanong le Chiefs ya go tloswa jaanong ke le ka wana la Kapasa Chongo Romela kwa pele ka pala tagore le go tabaka Dylan Solomon sa bana ba tla dira ba romela kwa pele bona wa thula mo morago e le go la jaanong gape mo tseleng ya ga Siang Kombo Maleka go ka le gamano tlhopha sa Armand Asamo a ba go ga le khakala feta kwa khotoko le yone pele Maleka go a gamano ba le ka go dira mano pele ga motshameko ya go ikhutsa tlhopha se sa Zesco fela mano a bona itase foletse jaaka bona makatisi wa bone le ka go ba bontsha gore ke nako jaanong a re ntshe matlho dikgapeng a re tsenye jaanong marapo dinameng a re leke go ikukwanya go itsotsoropanya pele ga karolo ya ntlha ya motshameko ya go ikhutsa se karolo ya ntlha ya motshameko ya motho a ka reng e ne itumedisa a re bone jalo amin fela ba tswa mo dikoteng ya tla la Brendan Peters a se karolo ya ntlha ya motshameko ya ka reng e ne itumedisa pharologano ke nno fela e re bone go tswa mo sekhutlhong ga bo go nna mmodobodo ke yone fela motho a ka buang ka yone nno eo mme go tlhogeng foo ga go sepe se motho a ka kwalang ka gae ka tsone mo karolong ya ntlha ya metshameko ya ntlha ya metsotso e le 15 re tlatse pedi sa Kaizer Chiefs Mekwele Nashio ga mo go jalo le Amin Brendan Peters le bega ba mo khomile me go ya ka setshwantsho ka ditlo la me ga ke bona ga ka le mo ga ba mo khoma jalo e ka bana le me o emeletse Brendan Peters Romela Pilete le kwa pele batla jalo Flavio da Silva le Kanyisa Mayo ya go tshola ka kwa ntle fetoga go nna goal kick fetoga jalo go nna goal kick ba itlositse kwa morago Chabala romela le tele kwa pele na batla jalo le ka wana la Mwanza fela Chiefs ba bua ka kgwele ba latlhegela gape ya go tloswa jalo ke Zesco United kgwele Kunika we romela kwa go lebileng ene gone fela be e mogala jalo ke motshwara dino Sakauta ke ene mona le no se yo kgone go tsa kgele mo letloenga ke ena potileng ke no kwa morago Pulemodi a o tla ntse ka botlhale ba ba romela Pulemodi fela Sakauta a ba tswa mo dikoteng a iketla ka kgele Sakauta Ora tsigari cheng Harana jalo le go emisiwa motshameko go Harana jalo le motshameko o emisitsweng kgapetsa mo karolong ya ntlha motshameko Dylan Solomons ono setse kgatlhanong le Almazri ono setse kgatlhanong le Zamanek Autano sa mo letsatsi la gompieno fela Pulemodi o ikwadile ka o kwadile leina la gagwe le ene mo banotseng ba dino Hayden McCarthy a isigile ditsebe di a shio Mekwele a isigile ditsebe a re bana mo kapteine o tla dira mo kgwelenga le ka bana ka pamba fela a bana go ne setlhe kwa morago Hayden wa ilatlha Hayden ya go tlosa le tatlhelo e re go nna ka tselentseng jala motwetso monna wa ka kwa nageng ya Seychelles e leng na jala Norris Arizal Shaji Padayashi ga mmogo le Rempa Bachiwa ka kwa Mauritius a ba dumelana fela ka bogo jwa pelo gore karolo ya ntlha ya motshameko ya go ikhutsa e ya go ikhutsa jalo e le bona setlhopha sa Kaizer Chiefs e le noto Zesco United re kopana jalo mo karanyo ya motshameko.
Subscribe, subscribe.
Turned best summer ever. Stand to win new wheels, travel, food, data, and your share of 400 million rand in exciting prizes. Recharge with 25 rand or more. Dial star 180 hash. Sign up or upgrade your contract. T's and C's apply. Telkom.
Welcome to it. This is season 1 of Playlist happening right here at Maloka. And believe me, it's a party.
Set your reminder every Friday, 9 p.m. Playlist at Maloko is in the building.
I go food is
Subscribe,
the trip is
subscribe.
forever. Where's the meat? I thought we were here to make you. All it is fish size. So
1K guys, 1K. This goes 1K guys. 1K.
This is heartbreak. This is like the worst news that I didn't even prepare for.
1K guys, 1K. 1K guys.
Saturday at 8
Subscribe.
on SABC 1.
Ngapha ngiyathandaza ukuthi uNkulunkulu ngiyacela like ungiphe amandla ukuthi ngizame ukuthi ngimlwise lo muntu. Relationship
Subscribe,
akona ile
subscribe.
abusive.
Mama kahab was
1K guys, 1K.
Umhluphekise wenze sure ukuthi udila.
Oluwe ukuthi ngikhona ukuvula lo mnyango.
This is more than just a show. It's a movement. FA Show, African Football Unfiltered. Watch Football Freak only on SABC 1 and repeat on SABC Sport every Saturday at 1:30.
And yes, you guessed it correctly. I am the new host of the TV show.
Subscribe guys, subscribe. 1K.
How was he with the woman?
All I'm going to say is his father's son.
1K guys, subscribe. Let's go. Subscribe. Subscribe.
You poison on what you're teeth. Oh my God.
E-Gas Love starts
Subscribe,
Tuesday the
guys,
13th of
subscribe.
January at 6 p.m. on
This goes to
SABC
1K subscribers. Let's go.
Well, it's been a lukewarm first 45 minutes
1K
in
subscribers.
Dola
Let's
in
go.
Zambia. But the good thing for Kaizer Chiefs is that they are leading after
Subscribe
getting
for
off to
more
a great
matches.
start there with Pulamudi putting Amakosi ahead after just 2 minutes of that encounter. And that's how it stayed in the first 45 minutes. But the first talking point, before we look at the highlights, we want to talk about is the state of the pitch at the Levi Muwana
Stadium. Yeah, a bit
Subscribe.
disappointing that they couldn't really look after the pitch. You know, we know that there's been raining a little bit.
Subscribe.
But the state of the pitch, really, I mean, we come from Morocco, where we saw top class facilities, and this really affects the game because now both teams are now struggling in the first phase of the build-up to come out of the phase, and it affects the quality of the good players that you want to see. You want to see Kelvin Kapamba, you want to see Undo. You can't really see that because the pitch has been terrible.
Subscribe.
So in that regard, we
1K subscribers.
based on my
1K,
experience.
1K.
So tactically, now we're looking at what do we have on the bench and how did the 11 the players that started the game. So since asibheka ukuthi ngoba manje coach ukhuluma nge what do you call it, it's a footballing problem. Yes. Now Chiefs have just played during the week. So the back four, it might be heavy for them probably in the next 70 minutes, 60. So then do we have players? Let's so change the way we approach a game and then the tactical approach. Ukuthi umfundo uzoba right footed for this pitch. No. The answer is no. Do we have a combinational pass? I mean, a piece within or a build-up attack? We can't because of the pitch. Then what will be the answer to that?
Are you saying the legs also become heavy after a while?
Yes, of
You
course.
get tired.
Pitch my heavy. Why? Yes, in that. Yes.
Okay, interesting there, but yeah.
Pieces. And here is an example of Chiefs using a set piece. But again, there, you cannot have men marking in the box. So there, Zesco are not marking the right way, them doggies there.
Yes.
If you check in the illustration there, firstly, even though there's a line, a zonal line of 5, it's still fine. But also manage in the second phase when the ball is played back. You can't let anybody free there. But again, the position of the goalkeeper could have been a little bit better. You need to shuffle with the legs. Shuffle a little bit quicker because he was a little bit late. But we've seen even in the build-up that this was going to be a problem, that the keeper is not really the quickest.
You did highlight the keeper even in the other games that we saw, Doc.
Yeah, no, definitely. They have a problem when it comes to that position. There, I mean, he was late. But again, then why would Silva have a free header? Now says what Coach Walter is saying. With that ball situation, we have to pick tight. So we don't try to marking. So in this instance, the finisher, which is Modi, was all by himself. So which is Zesco now on its own, they still have a lot to work on.
Yeah, defensive worries for Zesco. We did highlight that they conceded 4 against Zhuanen Galaxy, also conceded in their first 2 matches of the group stages. But let's take a look at the next opportunity then in this first 45 minutes here. Chiefs losing the ball, and Doc, you wanted to highlight the heaviness of the pitch also.
It is. I mean, we are born ukuthi ubezama ukujika nebhola, but ngoba isisindo sotshani. So he wanted to turn, but the ball got stuck. And then, boom, the opponent, then he watola ipo. So now this is why I'm saying, you cannot go a dressing room without addressing the pitch. Guys, be extra careful. Even if you were to build or pass the ball, make sure you give it more power. Because if all pass sometimes it will never get to the player.
And it's also affecting the home side. Are you surprised? Should they be more familiar with the pitch?
I'm a bit surprised that even in their approach, they're approaching the game the wrong way as Zesco. They've got no points basically. They're playing at home. They should be a little bit direct. And we saw in the first match they played against Al Mazri there, where they got a goal by being very, very direct and vertical. But also to concur what Doctor is saying here, in a situation like this, in the
Doka, but maybe the best position for Mfundo Vilakazi, who starts this afternoon, and he said he wants him maybe in the middle. And this is what happened, Doc.
Exactly. This is where you get the best of Mfundo Vilakazi. Because you don't have this type of a player at Chiefs. Because that pass, it dissects the entire back four, Zesco. And it's only 3 touches, they're already in the inside the box, not even in the final third. So Mfundo, more positive, and he's putting more of pressure to the opponents, Maga Pagat. So Maga Ngapande, now he's got what we call a defensive face. Now this kind of a player, you minimize defensively. Mnikezela a strong corner, ukuthi akhona ukuya phambili. Masiphethe ibhola siyazi ukuthi siyakumfunda. So he becomes what we call a transitional player. So if you don't have that kind of a player, clearly when you come out with a break, fast break attack or transitional phase, there is no way it's going to be positive. It will be negative.
Yeah, and we saw him play in that position in the Under-20 World Cup where he was very effective, also for Coach Raymond Mtaka's team. But there's also something that Dr. Walter Stenbock picked up. Why Zesco are struggling to break Chiefs or to get past Kaizer Chiefs. And he highlighted the pressing of Kaizer Chiefs and how hard they work off the ball.
Yeah, I've been very, very impressed. And we had our discussion with Doggies that look in the first phase, how Chiefs managed to control the center. And look, again, the line of 3 and the line of 3, that once the ball goes to the side, they press there and they deny Zesco the space to come out of that zone. So they've been very, very smart. And that's why I'm disappointed at Zesco that they can't really go vertical and direct. Again, the ball is played in the middle, they are forced backwards again. And look at the energy of Mayo in this second phase now again. Energy to press there again, but look at Chiefs again there. The second line again of 3 and the first line of 3, forcing Zesco again to go backwards. So Zesco had to make 2 changes in the first half, to pull out Vitalis and Musuku, and to make changes and bring Asamoah and of course of Mwanza, because they're being forced to do this. And they're losing a lot of time where they have to be a little bit direct. And again, once this happened, Chiefs regained possession again. So they're playing the wrong game because the field does not allow them to do that. But Chiefs have been very, very special in how they control the center and the outside channels, forcing them backwards all the time. So this has been very good tactical structure from Chiefs.
A very, very disciplined performance by Kaizer Chiefs so far, despite the challenges of the field, of a play or of the pitch that they are playing on. They're leading 1-0 at the moment. We're going to take a look at the 2 benches and see what you can expect, especially maybe from a Kaizer Chiefs side, because Zesco have already made 2 changes. And remember, Chiefs looking to win for the first time against Zambian opposition in CAF football.
Up Epic with these top-notch deals to raise the bar and bring in the new year. Get Valentine's finest blended Scotch whiskey and any 1-liter Schweppes. Buy both for only $2.29 and more. Deals valid 23 to 26 January. Only at Tops. Turn up Epic. Not for persons under the age of 18.
This week on Hotspot City, we're turning up the heat with the Metro FM Music Awards. From black carpet realness to show-stopping performances, we've got your front row seat to the biggest night in urban music. Who rocked the mic? Who took the crown? Find out on Hotspot City, Thursdays at 6 with repeats on Fridays at 5 on SABC 1. Zanzi for sure. Hi, Mzansi. From soulful jams to street bangers, feel-good live sessions, Yashisa. Real voices, real talent, authentic sounds from the heart of Mzansi.
Wanna be around you, you say.
Feel-good sessions, we out here.
Feel-good live sessions every Sunday at 5 only on SABC 1. Mzansi for sure.
us as we travel the world, try crazy experiments, and explore everything you didn't know you'd love.
Oh man, that was epic. This is Black Girl, Black Shoe. Oh, this is very exciting.
From mind-blowing experiences to souvenirs you'll want to grab yourself.
The adrenaline is rushing. So much fun.
And full of vibes.
Chef Kaji. That was awesome. More fun and adventure. I intend to come again.
Yep, come again. Fridays at 2:30 only on SABC 1. Zanzi for sure.
This January on Amalanga Wafani, Sugar Basin and Tebi explore forbidden sparks. Catch Amalanga Wafani weekdays at 6:30 p.m. Zanzi for sure.
Second half action then here at the Levi Mwanaswasa Stadium in Ndola in Zambia. It is Chiefs who lead by 1-0. Pule Modi's first goal of the season coming less than 2 minutes into this fixture. And Chiefs have certainly controlled most of the game. So far they'll be hoping to try and continue their dominance. And I see Glodi Lilepo has been introduced at half-time as well. So Chiefs are struggling a little bit. They've travelled with a squad of just 22 players to Zambia for this game. They have got a lot of commitments. They've got a league game in midweek against Marumo Gallants. Then they play Zesco United at home. So they still have to go to Bloemfontein in midweek. And then they play Zesco next weekend in Durban. Have got a lot of commitments and they've got a lot of injuries, a very, very long injury list, so they're having to manage players. But Glodi Lilepo, the 28-year-old from the DRC, man who was signed from a club in the lower divisions in France, Valenciennes, he's going to add a little bit of attacking intent to the side. He's got 3 goals this season in various competitions, has Lilepo. Long ball forward, and I see there's been a double change. Also Monyane has come on at right back, so it looks as if Chiefs have rung the changes at half-time. So Monyane on, presumably for Solomons, but we'll have to keep an eye on that for you, and Lilepo on as well. So that a few minutes into the second half. But just to go through this injury list for you, as Monyane needs some treatment, just have a listen to this. And this is not their full injury list, but Mtetwa out, Sirino out, Matlo, Igodaro, Pele, Cross, Dortley, Frosler, also Wandile Duba, we know he's not fully fit. So they really are struggling with pretty much half the squad out on the injury list. Lilepo has obviously just returned to action. He's been out for some time. So just confirming those substitutions to see if my colleague OJ, Kanyiso Mayo has gone off the park. He's been replaced by Lilepo, and as we thought, Solomon's replaced by Monyane in the second half. Monyane looks okay. He looks fit and able to continue. And now, Vilagazi over the ball, Mabue as well. It's going to be left for Vilagazi. It's a free header in the box. Oh, Chiefs should have done better there. Really great opportunity, and the ball going over the goal, but really you would have felt that a man who's just come on and he's got 3 goals already this season would have done a little better there. Free header in the box. It's a very good cross in, a good free kick from Vilagazi onto the head of Lilepo, and he just gets underneath it a little bit. Can't quite control the header. So promising signs here for Chiefs early on in the second half. Doing what they're doing. As I said, as they can see the corner here, they have kept a whole lot of clean sheets this season. 13 clean sheets in all their matches, only conceded in 8 of their 21 matches so far. And if they keep that up, they will have another win here, and they'll move on to 4 points on this mini log. Abdi. They have a corner now to defend. Well defended there by Miguel. Gets his boot to the ball, and then the referee gives the free kick. It just seems as if Zesco are devoid of ideas up front. They don't really have the attacking impetus. Iver, their key striker, has not done very much in the game so far. As I said, they've lost 3 of their key attacking players in the last month or so. You see some really good defending from Aidan McCarthy, who's impressed today. I think he's got a lot of confidence from the goal he scored in midweek. What's the referee doing here? Is he going to restart with a drop ball by the looks of things? Looks like it. So he's being a bit pedantic, this referee from the Seychelles, Norris Arisol. Each side has made 2 substitutions so far. The clearance is made by Miguel. Here's the cap. Kampamba. It's a nice ball forward here. Possibilities for Zesco. Angle is narrow. And it comes off the defender. It's good defending again there from McCarthy, putting it behind for a corner. But Asumu has made a difference since he's come on the park late in the first half. Coaching staff deciding to make those changes 5 minutes before the break. See here as the cross shot comes in from Mando. It's another corner to defend. So Chiefs having to do a bit of work defensively early on in the second half. The referee just making sure that there's no pushing and shoving in the box. We saw what happened in the AFCON final. Seems to me as if pretty much every corner that takes place these days, you're going to get some pushing and shoving. So it's all a matter of how the officials officiate on that. This man, Chongo, is being warned by the referee. He's being told if you want to get some treatment or you want to get some water, you need to do it on the side of the field, and you leave. Stop interfering with the goalkeeper's equipment. So eventually I think this corner will take place. And Simukonda, Kaublan, Piri have all left the club in the last 3 weeks or so. And that's the crux of their strike force. And you've got a lot of goals for them this season. Corner whipped in. It'll fall to a Chiefs man. And now a chance to get something up the park. Vilagazi does well enough, just makes the ball stick and wins the throw-in for his side. Really, a man who's playing with a lot of maturity, just 20 years of age. Had a good game in midweek when he came on as a sub against Arrows. He certainly is starting to show his authority. He's done some good work in the game so far. Munyane. Inside their own half, there's no outball really. They have to go across the park to try and quash the danger. Aidan McCarthy does well in the air. Now they're taking up some good positions. Is there a ball into the box? It's a corner. No, goal kick, says the referee. Chiefs players are taking up some really good intelligent positions of the ball, and there's always options for the ball carrier. Been pleasing to see from a team who've struggled in the last few seasons, but they've got a chance here to play in African club competition and well on their way to a win in this game. Certainly they look the better team. Monyane just saying to the referee, well, that's the first of a number of, well, that's not the first, that's a number of fouls we've already seen off the ball, and you need to do something. Quinika doesn't like the decision at all. He's complaining to the referee as well. And you just feel the official from the Seychelles needs to be a little bit stronger. Yet to go to his pocket. No yellow cards as yet in the game. We're 10 minutes into the second half. It's more of the same. Chiefs have made 2 changes. Zesco have made 2 changes. Hasn't really affected the play too much. It's Chiefs who lead by 1 goal to 0.
Brennan Pedersen, romela Pinetele, Wakotele. Ebetala Kwanke, Maybe Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs, Batoga Pino, Gatoke, Tabananato. le sengwe ya go tlhobiwa bona Chiefs ba romela kwa pele fela monna ba ba gaile poso ka tlhanong jalo le Flavio yo ka kautana jalo le motho sa motsereganyi ka kwano thoko romela pele tele kwa pele le kawana la Chilongo Kisha arbone jalo amina ba go bona bona ba go Chiefs. Mwana mwana ba file mo kwa Toyota ba tlhagisa kotsi. Ne Zesco de bona dira ga ditjara Petoro. Mo Carlo Jabobedi le ka wana la manda utseni. Mais si encore bon ou chile. Otro jalo karata. Eso la jalo. ¿Qué pasa, Zesco? Chongo rumela kwa pele Aiden wa kudirang Aiden we rula ka thogo ebe wala jalo mo taulo nya dirang rula ka thogo ebe wala jalo mo taulo nya stopa sa Kaizer Chiefs tabo kare ba rumela le tele wa kwa pele pule modi wa otwa ka lebelo pule modi fela ba mo disitse kwa marago ai busetse jalo mo motsara dinonga bonele nga jalo sakauta kana le belela meriti setse wile letsatsi le fane tshile lotlhe mo marung fela fa le bela mo le banenga kana le boga go ya ka grandstand ka kwano ke ka mokgwa bona meriti setse e tsamaela go ka na mo le baneng lotlhe jaaka bona Aiden a go akgela peleo arbone kile to jalo kamin mona yote tsele herretlo mosla pensa Chiefs sabega mo asimo tata male ko wana dele asumo arbone ma ta dira skapa sa Zesco tena kala ko sona dete de Zesco aka thagisa ko tsifa fela mona ba ba tsemo tsere ga goal kick mo kapteni ona way tuma kampamba fela retele lo chalo kiko kadirisa khilio dira sen ka fetala ga jana ko wana dele fe la Aiden Rafael sabe que tem que fazer ele malwa semana tem com a Bloemfontein Celtic Aleba Mamelodi Sundowns Otwenko Aleba Kaizer Chiefs Aleba Moroga Swallows Aleba Maritzburg United Ikopa ele malwa tsa ditsameketseng Rafael Mosimane yo Fabian ne motakarni le ka tlego e se ka sepe kwa Kaizer Chiefs Jalo Petro Mfundo Vilagazi Watwa Leo Tena Jalo Amjua Tai Tena Jalo Mduduze Shabalala Arbone Petro ya Tai Kisa Momotame Konye Momotame Kongo Amin Ona yotin Tele Herretlo Motopensa Chiefs Aiba jalo kwa tselenga ya likawana le la ba ba tla jalo likawana la manda fela Chiefs ba ibusitse kwa marago khilio Aiden Bamotsela kgwele bonolo, senya kgwele tota ga ba mo itsela. O e sentse. A bone jalo Kampamba. Kampamba. Romela jalo kgwele. Fela ga gope, betsela ka kwa ntle. Ya go fetoga jalo go nna kgwele ga Brendan Peterson. Ya o tloswa le tatlhelo ya ga Brendan Peterson. Jana monna yo motaka renga wa tshela le nosi mo tlhopheng sa Zesco ke le ka bona le la hiba amin tula ka tlhogo le lepo tula ka peka tlhogo le lepo amdi o ta e tshware sentle e tswa jalo ka Thabiso a mo tsenya loto tsela ka kwa ntle pele ya tota ke se pese ke tlobo ya go tlosa jalo kwa morago kgwele ya tlosa jalo ke Thabiso Monyane fela ga ya ka sentle ba ba e busa kwa morago a seraganya ba ka ile phoso ka tana le Kaizer Chiefs ya go tlosa e tlhomiwa jalo ke le ka wana la Kapaso Chongo o bona jalo Wanza the Chiefs. Similar with the riposo, more Mafilon about to love the riposo more the Chiefs. After let's say Kakomela, but how the riposo more Mafilon. Abadiran Kajana, Moyo, Jacob, and Amonati, Yellow, Toma Quaqua. If you like a running Sebo Tabiso Monyani. What's in Telo Toma Quaqua, Monica, and Amwanza. Kamewa ile pele ya stopa sa Zesco United. Timu ya Zeko. Amoko babiri wakagane Seka Mambo. Amoko babiri wakagane. Mepele mu mga koti. Emu mga koti pa bataita ka motale ta ba ngwana stopa sa Zesco. Arbore kule ba kamide mi ba bata tlogo jalo ya ga amin ba go bata tlogo ya ga amin we kamile kule manda Arbore Chiefs asirele tsa jamba ba romela Chiefs ba asirele tsa fela ni le phele bokoa samekile bokoa go ga ba le khakala go go dimo ga dikota go gile le khakala le kawana la Asimo fela kgwele le be feta khakala le dikota jala ga jana ba bone le no sifela ba batlile ka kwano potro ke gore ke one fela nwe ba e bona mo letsatsi la gompieno Brendan Peterson wa romela Brendan arbone tula ka tloga kwa morago Kapaso Chongo e be tse ka kwa ntle ba re Kaizer Chiefs to sam khilio okay wa jalo re Chiefs to sam khilio le tatlelo Thabiso Monyane na para tse ke khobalo thata fana sala kwa tlhopenga sa ka kwa Park Town Orlando Pirates senya kgwele e tswa jalo ka lebo ga bana bone jalo fotokoga ga lebo a ka bantshitse kgwele yao mo tseleng ya ga Pule Modi fela motletso o fitlhela ga jaana re tsamaile sebaka sa metsotso e ka nna 20 mo karanyo pele motshameko mme metsotso e le 35 mo motshamekong wa metsotso e le 25 gore mogwang o tlo ya borwa ntse le one setlhopha sa Kaizer Chiefs e le Noto Zesco Mike
25 minutes to go, OJ, and you just feel that Zesco are starting to step it up a little bit. They're giving it a bit of a go here, and Chiefs have lost a little bit of control in the midfield. You still feel it's Chiefs' game as things stand at the moment. but they're not having as much of the ball. They are sitting back a little bit more. I suppose it's to be understood. They are the away team. They did score very early. Peterson hasn't had a major save to make, although Iver has come close with a wonderful shot that flew just past his post. And these changes that have been made by the Zesco United coaching staff and Matthews Ndlovu has certainly made a bit of a difference. It's just sparked them a bit in midfield because we had Ganta and Mukusuma not doing much in the first half. They were substituted late in the piece, and then Manda's come on as well. They've given the side a bit of attacking impetus, and Chiefs look as if they're going to make another change as well. Mabaso, Tulani Mabaso, young man from Netherlands in Soweto, is going to come on now, just to try and shore things up. That's Iver trying to help it on. You just feel Chiefs need to get on the ball a bit more now. They've won a free kick, and they need game management. They need to slow things down, because Zesco are giving it a good go. And you just feel Chiefs need to spend a bit more time on the ball, delay the clock. Here is the change. Lebogang Mabue coming off and replaced by Tulani Mawaso. So that's a fourth change for Chiefs. Just trying to introduce some fresh legs, I think. Mabue's had a good game. He's worked hard on this heavy field in the middle of the park. And Chiefs just having to manage the load a bit with that game against Marumo Gallants to come in Bloem in midweek. And then the return leg against Zesco on what will probably be a much better surface in Durban next weekend. And then those two matches, one at home and one away against Egyptian opposition. So it's going to be a lot of football for Chiefs to play. There's also the Nedbank Cup. Now here, Pule Modi doing well to win the ball back again. Miguel. This is a bit better. This is what Chiefs need to display. Just a bit more time on the ball, just to sap the energy of the opposition. Because we haven't seen them as territorially and as possession-wise dominant as they have been in the first half. We have the three-quarter mark in the match. Chiefs still leading by Pule Modi's only goal of the season so far, 2-0, and that goal came within the first 120 seconds of the game. Now, Flavio da Silva, here's Modi. Two of them combining well. Modi running into traffic, but getting out of traffic really well. And now there's a possibility for the ball to be played through, but goalkeeper reacts well for a change. Sakalta off his line quickly. Here's Chongo. Nice pressing from Moniane. He's got fresh legs. Did play, of course, in midweek against Arrows. He came on here at half-time, and that's a free kick in a dangerous position, conceded by Lilepo, coming back to defend. Gets the congratulations from his teammate Quiniko for saying, thank you for bailing me out there. Just stopping the run. But Chilongoshe allowed to go a long way. This is another dangerous free kick. So Chilongoshe, the left back, in the side. They started, even though they were the home side, they started effectively with almost 5 at the back. And then made that change after 40 minutes. See every player in a grey jersey back to help defend. Brendan Peterson has been such a good goalkeeper. He really has come on in leaps and bounds. The man born in Cape Town, formerly from Ajax and from Wits. Very experienced now. He's got the captain's armband. He's marshalled his defence really well, but he needs to be vocal here. Let's see if Zesco can get back in the game. The ball whipped into the near post, easily defended. Keeping it on the ground, they're not putting it up in the air. And those are the easiest ones to defend, especially if you've got bodies in the box. Chongo. The throw to Zesco United. They certainly have got a lot of energy in the second half of Zesco. Found a bit of a second wind. And now using the athletics track for a long throw into the box and into the hands of a grateful Brendan Peterson. Falls on the loose ball. And just exactly what he needs to do as captain and as leader of the team. Just falls on the ball, takes seconds out of the game. Finds Aidan McCarthy. It's better from Chiefs in terms of their game management. It's all about game management. Can't be defending for long periods of time. Need some time on the ball as well. Just give your defenders a bit of a break. Zesco certainly giving it a good go here. We know defensively they're not the strongest. We've seen some horrific mistakes they've made against the two Egyptian teams, Zamalek and Al Masri, in their two previous matches. Made some terrible mistakes at the back, and today also a very sloppy goal that they conceded from a set piece, which they should have been able to defend better. They shouldn't have even given away the set piece in the early exchanges. Chiefs by far the better team in the first half. The second half's been a lot more even. Long ball over the top. Iver goes chasing it. Good defending from Miguel. Miguel, born in Torres Vedras in Portugal. He also holds Angolan citizenship as well. Formerly played for Petro Atletico in Angola. He's slotted in with Zita Quinica to make a centre-back pairing header. Not enough power on it, and Peterson reacts well. This man, Iver, he's a danger man. He scored 4 goals in this competition already. Scored in a 5-0 win against FC 105 Libreville from Gabon, as Zesco had come from a 2-0 away leg defeat to win 5-0 at home. Then against Schwaneng Galaxy, scored a brace in the home leg, which they won 4-3, and scored late in the first half in a 1-1 draw against Schwaneng. Zesco only just winning that 5-4 on aggregate. So Iver, the Belgian, pinched from a club in Chad. He certainly looks like he's a key man up front, because they've lost so many of their key strikers, have Zesco United. Our Chiefs on their way to history. First ever win potentially against the Zambian club. Still some time to go, still 18 minutes to go. Still time for all sorts of things to happen. Rulenga. Now Chongo. Rulenga again, trying to find a way through. Chiefs' defensive shape is good. Heard Dr. Walter talking about that at half-time, just how well they keep their shape and deny Zesco space, and as a result it draws the errant pass, it draws the mistake, because Zesco United get frustrated and they see there's no way through, so they try something a bit too ambitious and it doesn't work for them. Onyane, every trick in the book, pulling up his socks, literally and figuratively, just taking a few more seconds off the clock. Say South African sides have gone to school from what they've learnt on the African continent, playing in club competition. They've become a lot more streetwise. Here's Chabala, and now Chongo. Kampamba. Good pressing, good harassing in the midfield. Referee saw nothing wrong with that though, and the orange shirts moving forward. And that'll be a free kick, but from a long way out. The referee from the Seychelles. It's had a busy game so far. Only just the one yellow card given to goalkeeper Peterson for time wasting. This man Shabalala gave away the free kick, taking down the dangerous Iver, allowing him to advance. Chiefs have already had a taste of what Iver can offer. 4 goals he scored in this competition already this season, looking for a 5th, and he wasn't that far off early on in the game. Peterson just making sure that the wall is solidly constructed. You can see from that close-up shot just how heavy the field is. Grass is thick in parts. Zesco to get back into the game. It's a decent effort from long range, but not going to trouble a goalkeeper of Peterson's quality. So the captain giving it a go there, Kampamba, but not even close to a shot on target. 15 minutes to play here. Chiefs will need some good game management to record their first ever win over a Zambian club in a CAF competition. 1-0 with 15 to play.
motshameko wa boraro wa Kaizer Chiefs ka seemo se ba na le dintlha di le 4 fa e le gore motshameko o tla fela ka tsela e ntseng jaana. Ba ka fetsa ba na le dintlha di le 4 fa ba bona phenyo Chiefs, mme ke a solofela seo ke se ba batlang go se bona. Go gore fa Lipirima, Baba Bodin Canada Taro Motamekongo, Malatari Super Janonga, Atabale Chalo, Kakua, the playground of South Africa, Gakwe Kakaseni, Jebin, Guadibala Moses Mapida, and the Takasa Motameko, Nafo, Mubeke, Tanata, Motameko, Catamanalo, Hotorega Jebin, Felaja, Caratadira, Canteleka Santos, Catastrosa, Stellenbosch, Charelo, Stellenbosch. Motameko Mabana Tapa Sa CRP Lieutenant Kauna Brapongwe Rika Hofa Motameko Memo Bekanye Tanga Fotografela Calabucano Retabara Hofa Motameko was Sundowns Aba Libani Matabatini Chalamule Tonga Mem Rakafo in the Kaizer Chiefs Les Stellenbosch Kanakwilino Si Mobekanye Tanga Sontaha Zesco kutoka Fete Tata Mokaranya Uberia Motabeko Chiefs trying to go Mela Seo Jacob Tilani Asimani Yamonia Sato Tato Siwa Liene Okay the Chalo Poso Catalan Le Tilani Ona wakakwa Mauritius, Rema Babaji, Kena to example la Roka Posata the Chiefs. By Camila Clear Camila Jara, Kelekona Asumo, Armela Pene, Tula Cover Chiefs, Comaraho, Abarmela Cobabilan Hone Chiefs, May Ortolacharo, Comaraho, Sakauta, Atoka Tata, Zesco. Chongo Kabakane Holomahana, Kabakone Benelitana Nebonete Kore, Flavio Silva, Udutu Tata Karosepe Sikalo, Quantafela, Pele, Yan Chiefs, and I Tulaga Koro, After Stretcher like Pulemodi, Hotorem for I want to sip the same way. Yakabasi Pele. Kagala Pele Talakwanke Babudina Tala Petera Skapasa Zesco Tala Petero Captain Wanswa Hamara Nkonga Watena Tatawanswa Kabamba Wanswa Kelvin Tene Chalam Konga Chiefs Vadina Chalam Petero Luke Portman Da Silva Watena Gifata Buaka in Flavio Hore Kosepese Unsagas Carizafa Quanta Fella Create Tangakoro Ending a Fella Talino Lebotagam Fo Yana Tulu Aitidimala Flavio Da Silva Chilongoza, Witabigala Chalamotile, Yakapaso. Wansa, Naroya Kwapele Vela Chiefs, Okarabolemuga Chiefs, Boeti Bunti Jobone Komoravo, Holega Busiletanoi. Fele Wakajalo Kawayagami Aribone Chalo Chongo Chabala Aribela Chalo Gagabotala Chalavala Toss Chiefs Massimo Navagrani Pozo Capeta Aiden McCarthy Metotele Sume for the Chiefs
Subscribe.
Subscribe. I come in a pretty Abatinia Chiefs, Motasra Catelelo. Our Derisa Riposo, Chiefs, Madina Riposo, Mamasa Siama. Jacob Arabana Yusuf. Ay Camille Piliel. Shabala Kiteke Mopilio. Agwete Bote Comoravo Chiefs. Never Mete Bunti Giovanna Copelis Capasa Zesco. Abatan Kakato Banana Chocolate Habanan Camo Metamaco Yeva Metamaco Limedi. Capasa Zesco. Chiefs para el Keleno Sifera. Arboni, Le Corolla Romero.
Subscribe, guys.
Libila Rabia K. Brendan Peterson.
Subscribe, please subscribe.
Libila Rabia K. Brendan Peterson.
Subscribe for more matches. If you wanna see more matches, subscribe, guys. Subscribe.
Nego nete gora kabamu khoma tota kete wete kuchuku fafatse. Hana kama fafatse Brendan Peterson. Kasa kimakale akoleka ukafokotsa lebelo. Kasa kimakale akoleka ukafokotsa jalo lebelo le kapasa Zesco. Atankalo de motopensa Kaizer Chiefs. Agora o time lo rifatterò con Banking e Kapasa Zesco. Ne wa kwa mela Brendan Peterson li fela wa fukutsa lebelo.
Subscribe.
Le adinga bona jalo. Lebelo le adinga bona jalo Zesco batakalo ne.
Let's go 1K, guys. 1K.
Eno senjalo ki pule mori. Oto amukotenga. Wide bella ka ne komarago Brendan Peterson kuli.
Subscribe, guys. Let's go to 1K subscribers. 1K subscribers.
Wide bella Brendan. Kabela jalo ko pele kulio.
Let's go. Subscribe.
Tula ka koro komarago chipeshi. Efeto ka jalo na tatelo ya Chiefs. Setropa sanka sa kutameka le tropa tsirisa twenga jalo. Tata kutameka le tropa sa tsonga Europa. Mo diwagango wa ke kholong ya bosomo ba le bongwe 21st century. Ke bana ba ntla kutameka le tropa sa Europa, le tropa sa Zambia, Zesco United. 2008 kakopla rona tshameka ka kwa Abu Dhabi. Let's go pass as Zenit St. Petersburg. Me abatala tegala le Catalanca. Catalan jalo. Let's go pass as Sacho Mozambia. Rele kare badira di posto te disaring A. Kapeta meseo. Sega fede.
Subscribe, guys.
Le bantala bu kapteni Ngonga. Mana ora kambamba twe. Kiena mu katsenga le bantale ola bu kapteni wetela tsekwela tsopa. Monna yo mutretso. Eto tsele metano na ya metima efella fa le tolame le fella fa. Mona kunye mutotso ile metano ya mofelo. Ile wanza skocha kama le kasela. Barabara kwa tanya kakala Chiefs. Kala waisire le tabai fosa kwa morago tota khineo. Mara goal kick. Michael.
Living very dangerously there at the back. But Brendan Peterson today deserves a clean sheet. He's been really commanding as far as his goal mouth area is concerned. Here, Pulemodi just lets his man go. Little chip to the far post, could have gone anywhere. Ngonga, the most recent of the substitutes, just can't quite get there. And now 4 minutes to go, plus a bit of stoppage time. There was that hold up for the injury to Peterson. And Chiefs on their way potentially to a 4th consecutive clean sheet. But they'll look as if they might have 1 or 2 anxious moments before they can achieve that. Working hard now in the midfield. Referee says play on. That's good play. Now Mordi. Excellent from Shabalala. Keeping the ball, keeping possession. That's the way it needs to be done. Might just be 22 years of age, but showing his teammates a thing or two in terms of experience, in terms of hanging on to the ball. She's pressing hard now. Mabaso doing nicely. Needing a release ball, plays it into the corner. This is what I was talking about when I was earlier referring to game management. Just keep the ball away from your own goal, force the opponents to come from deep. Zesco aren't finished yet, but that's an errant pass. Cut out well, though, by Miguel. Zesco having to start from deep inside their own half again with Chongo. Chilongoshi. Bartman, the newest of the substitutes for Chiefs, and good that he's getting a crack. He's still a teenager, 19 years of age, from the Cape Town Spurs Academy. Nice that he's getting some game time here. He made the move to Chiefs together with Velebai, of course. And that case that went on in the boardroom for quite some time, because Cape Town Spurs said that they wanted the rights to hang on to their players. Eventually, the DC ruled in favour of Chiefs, and Velebai and Bartman were allowed to make the move up country. So Luke Bartman has been at Cape Town Spurs since his early teenage years. Now a big move to a glamour club up country. Free kick now though for Zesco United. Late in the piece, Chiefs scored within 2 minutes of the start of the game. There are 2 minutes left in this one. Good defensive shape. They've set up a 2-man wall. Peterson standing man alone in his area to try and command it. This time they go aerially and Chiefs defend well. And they might even get more distance on this clearance. Just need some of their fresher legs to take the ball upfield. Bartman gets there. Can't make it stick though. Then Mabaso doesn't quite know where the ball is. Free kick goes the other way. Taken quickly now by Zesco United. Shinomoshi. Now it's Ngonga. Goes to the byline, slides in the cross. Aidan McCarthy just keeps an eye on it, watches it, and then sticks to his man well and defends well. As we're about to move into the final minute of the 90 here. It's been a difficult game on a difficult surface. These could well be 3 points, very well earned if Chiefs can see it out. It's not a very good throw. Bartman working hard with the fresh legs to try and keep the ball to stick upfield, but he can't make it stick. That's easy for goalkeeper Peterson's quality, and he'll just fall on the loose ball. Take as many seconds out of the game as the referee will allow him to. So there will be a bit of stoppage time. There was that injury to Peterson a short while ago, so I would imagine about 3 or 4 minutes. There have also been a whole slew of substitutions in the second half. Chiefs have made 5. Zesco have made 2 themselves, and they made 2 in the first half as well. So there is a fair bit of time still to be added on. Chongo. No foul, says the referee. Now Monyane. He runs straight into traffic. Maybe should have been looking for a pass upfield. Now there's danger. Peterson comes out, gets there in the nick of time. Brilliant goalkeeping. Brilliant goalkeeping from Peterson. It's a yellow card for going in on the challenge on the goalkeeper. First yellow card for a Zesco player today, but Peterson had to get that right. Looked for a brief moment as if Zesco were going to get in. Segamamba almost getting in here. It's good play. You see Monyane takes the ball away initially and then doesn't have an option and takes too much time on the ball. And then a lovely through ball. Peterson reacts quickly and gets there first. That's vital goalkeeping from the Chiefs captain. Had to get there first. And then has the presence of mind to fall on the loose ball as well. 4 minutes will be added, that's about right. Amanda going into the book for kicking out at the goalkeeper. And as things stand at the moment, Chiefs would join Zamalek on 4 points. Remember, Zamalek have a home game to come in a few hours' time against Al Masri in the Egyptian derby in this group. But for Zesco, it's looking not very good at all. It'll be their third consecutive defeat. And it looks like it's going to be a three-way fight between the two Egyptian sides and Chiefs for those 2 spots in the quarterfinals of the CAF Confed Cup. Still plenty of football to be played. Each team has, after this match, said 3 more matches to play. Remember, the Egyptian sides have to play Chiefs and they have to play each other. Now Lilepo! Shot from the angle. Don't know what he was doing there. The angle was tight. He was going away from goal. Maybe should have taken that into the corner. It just ticked down the clock. So that was the wrong option. But he's already got a number of goals this season, as Claude Lilepo has already scored 3 times, and he was looking to add to that tally. 2 minutes to play. The man from the DRC, his debut for Chiefs was against Pirates in the Soweto derby last season. He certainly made an impact. Still time though for Zesco. The orange jerseys working hard to try and get in here. Bartman just lets the ball run out of play. It's a throw-in. A minute and a half remaining. It's going to be a tense minute and a half. Ball floated into the area, nobody goes for it, and that's relief for Chiefs. And Peterson can take his time about restarting play. It's been a tough win, but a win nevertheless for Amakosi on their travels. And it'll mean now, if they can hang on, only 1 loss in their last 15 matches. That loss came against Al Masri in match 1 of the CAF Confed Cup. The Chiefs have been in really, really good form this season. They've gone to 3rd in the log. They've got a cup game to come against Stellies, of course. They've got a league game to come against Marumo Gallants in midweek. And they're struggling with injuries in their squad, but this will be a significant boost. It's just seconds remaining now. It's been a hard-fought win. They took the lead early on. Always difficult when you take the lead early on because you're not sure what to do. Do you defend? Do you sit back? Do you try and add to the tally? Lilepo plays a good ball in. Just eludes everybody in the box. And now with less than 30 seconds remaining, Zesco United have to start from their right-back position, deep inside their own half. And a final do-or-die, route 1 effort. Well defended by Monyane, but he doesn't get enough distance on the clearance. Now, McCarthy steps in, makes the challenge. Is that a free kick? No, says the referee. Chiefs need their goalkeeper here. He's not going to come out. And they'll settle for a throw-in. The 4 minutes are up. So, all eyes on the referee now. Referee from the Seychelles. And a long ball played behind for a goal kick. That should be that. Referee will restart play, takes a look at his watch. And Chiefs will have their 4th consecutive clean sheet. They started the season with 5 clean sheets. A remarkable run of form, just 1 loss now in 15 fixtures in all competitions. And those fans will certainly be delighted with the way that Amakosi have gone about their business. It's been tough, it's been hard work, it's been harder in the second half. The legs have been sapped of energy in a squad that is already suffering with about 10 injuries. But they're home and hosed, and they've won in Zambia. The first time ever they've beaten a club in Zambia in 5 attempts. First time ever that Zesco United have lost at home in a CAF match to a South African opponent, having played 4 previous opponents in Sundowns, Chiefs, Royal AM and SuperSport United. They've never lost before today, but that record is gone. Chiefs have the win, and they move up 4 points, level with Zamalek, who are still to play their match this evening. And a vital win for Amakosi, and the goal scorer, Pune Mori, the man from Tienerson in the Free State, who scored after just 2 minutes when he got on the end of a cross after Flavio da Silva and hit the post with a header. So that's that's the way it stands. Valuable 3 points for Chiefs. Now South Africa relying on steadies to do the business tonight in the same competition against CR Belouizdad in their away game at 9 o'clock this evening. Hope you've enjoyed it. On behalf of OJ and myself, Michael Abramson, Chiefs have the win. We return you now to Tabiso and panel in studio.
Subscribe, guys. Subscribe.
From soulful jams to street bangers, feel good live sessions, Yashisa.
Thank you.
Real voices,
Thank you,
real
guys.
talent, authentic sounds from the heart of Zanzibar.
Wanna be around you, you say.
Feel good sessions, we out shit.
Feel good live sessions every Sunday at 5 only on SABC 1. Zanzibar Shaw.
Subscribe.
Success comes easy, but nobody talks about the cost.
Subscribe, guys. Subscribe.
No lie in it. This season, the stakes are higher.
Find out who did this.
The pressure unrelenting. You must really hate me. To be honest, I'm just really
Subscribe,
looking for a
guys.
challenge. And loyalty is negotiable.
Sir, your vengeance is fast approaching.
New power, new enemies, same game. The Executive Season 2.
Experience horse racing like never before.
Their dispatch from the 1600-meter marker. Homeward bound now, 400 meters to go. And tomorrow's runner, Tobacconist, JP's Palace and Kitchiker. Number 5 is the tote favorite at 470.
Gallop TV horse racing. Available on SABC Sport on DTT Channel 4 and SABC Plus. Proudly brought to you by SABC Sport.
Get New Year, boss, and SABC Plus is turning up the magic.
Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next match.
Get ready for the best
Thank you,
year
guys.
with
Thank
your
you.
favorite shows, the hottest entertainment, and non-stop fun for the whole family.